For the next 7 days, we're driving across Croatia in this van, exploring hidden beaches, deep springs, mountain gorges, and some breathtaking coastal cities. We'll of course include a full tour of this converted van, but without further ado, here's to 7 days of exploring the real Croatia. What is up, everybody?
It is day one of Vanlife Croatia.
This is gonna be an amazing trip. There's a ton of beautiful places in Croatia. We're gonna try to go to as many of them as possible.
Let's do it!
Let's go! We got a big old chunk of road to carve out, so cue a road trip montage. So far, these Croatian roads are so nice. Very well paved. I know this is a toll road, so it makes sense, like you pay to drive on it, but nothing but good things from these roads. Shaving your pits.
Don't get a close up.
And I'm gonna go poop in the woods. That's real life van life. Pooping in the woods and shaving up pits. Gorgeous. And we're gonna go to a gorge.
Technically, it's called the Zrmanja Gorge. Man, I love how green it is. There's so many trees everywhere. Gorgeous views already, and we haven't even made it to the gorge. It's supposedly a really short walk, so it's not even, I wouldn't even consider it a hike. It's that short, so it's perfect. You have these huge canyons on the side or cliff sides, and then it goes straight into the gorgeous green blue water with the trees surrounding it. I mean, come on, and the mountains. Oh.
It's times like these that I'm like, why the heck am I in cities so often when there's this just waiting when you leave, you know? And we have our whole house waiting for us back there.
Van life's pretty great. It's different than the landscape we were seeing while driving too. Not as many trees, so I like the change up, you know? It's a palate cleanser. And now it is time to head back to the van and move on. And now we are making it onto Pag, which is one of the islands here in Croatia. It is gorgeous, and it literally, the terrain has totally changed. Now it looks like we're in Mars or something. There's just full rocks and gravel, and they kind of look like a rose colored, and then they have water.
So this is camp for last night. It was amazing. After the sun went down, we kind of just spent the rest of the evening getting set up, and you guys will not believe how pretty this campsite is. Just check it out. You have our van right there, and the ocean right there. Literally 20 feet away. You can hear the waves from our home. Pretty incredible.
Time for a tour at our beachside camp. First, you hoist yourself up into the van because it's quite a big lift, but don't worry, there is also a little ladder if you need. And you have shelving space and the water pump right here that leads to the amazing sink. And then over here, you have a ton of storage space. Right here is where all the pots and pans are, along with a ton of other cooking gear, plates, etc. And then right here and here are like salt, pepper, olive oil, and cooking utensils. And then you have some charging stations and a outlet right here. We have a 2-burner stove that works with butane. And under here we have a fridge that is cold and gets all of our goodies in there. We have a table. It is removable. You can bring it right here where it is right now, or you can bring it right out to the front so you can have an outside view while you're eating, or you can take it off completely and have a little bit more space. And then super comfy couches. They also have storage underneath, and the toilet. This is the porta potty. It's removable, you can take it anywhere, and it's so nice because all you have to do is get up and pee right there.
Quick break to talk about like how aesthetic this van is. Just the teeny little touches, like the wood on the countertop, real plants over here.
This bed is huge and super comfortable. They literally got the mattress from IKEA, and so it's just super comfortable, and meanwhile it fit perfectly on it.
There's a fan right here that you can remote control. As far as vans go, no complaints whatsoever. It's very functional. I don't feel like there's any wasted space. Everything has done like 2 or 3 different jobs. I feel like I could live in here long term. You guys might be wondering, like, is this our van? You know? Unfortunately, as much as we wish it were, it is not. It is the property of Vancation Adria, which is a company here in Croatia. But the bright side of that means that you guys can book it yourself. And we highly recommend you do. We'll put the link in the description below right at the top. It's truly nuts. I did not know Croatia was gonna be this beautiful.
And great oranges to boot.
Now for maybe the grossest part, the toilet. Just me and a big old bucket of pee. Nice. All right, and that is done. Oh man, it's like, I love when the sky's blue and you're swimming because the water's just turquoise. This is just so special. Good morning. Slept phenomenally, but there's really cool places to see in Croatia. I'm just gonna get packed up, then it's time to go. Interesting. You take the gas and then you pay here. €68 for 53 liters. I'll put the conversion for dollars to the gallon. I feel like in the US, so many people just drive away, you know?
Goat crossing.
A whole herd of them. We are in the middle of nowhere going to this next spot, and I mean, I hope we have it correctly in our Google Maps, but this is super cool.
You keep saying things like he's not sure whether the Google Maps is right. When I put it in there, I definitely put the Google Maps in right.
I'm not talking smack, I'm just saying we're in the middle of BFE. Like, man. Okay, pretty sure it's the correct place. There's actually a church right here, so it's like a teeny town. It's not quite the middle of nowhere, but this is the Eye of Croatia. Famous on social media for like having a super deep pool that looks like an eye from above.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go swim and then
here we go.
so famous, and yet nobody's here.
It is so clear. Like, what? You can see straight through. That's crazy. I was not expecting that, honestly. It says very cold year-round, often around 8 degrees Celsius or 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
Why is
Year-round.
Is it glacier runoff?
It's cold because it's a karst spring, meaning it comes directly from an underground aquifer deep within the Dinaric Alps limestone bedrock. So the water comes from like deep within, and that's why it's always cold.
Wow. Okay, so confession time. We actually had no idea that what we did next was off limits. Swimming in the Eye of Croatia is actually not allowed because locals drink this water. It's drinking water for the surrounding area, and it's freezing, so it actually could be dangerous. We had literally no idea, and we didn't see the signs, but we're keeping this footage in just so future tourists know, don't swim in the Eye of Croatia. While filming this shot right here, someone kindly let us know, so I got out as quickly as possible. Must say, it's still definitely worth a stop as we've never seen anything like it. With all that said, there's still lots to see in Croatia, so we were on our way. Man, I thought yesterday's campsite was nice. This one's also very nice. And we can easily access Split, which is the second biggest city in Croatia, and we really want to explore it.
Yep.
Let's go. Split is one of the most popular cities to visit in Croatia, and in our first 5 minutes of looking around, it was pretty obvious why.
So we're currently at the edge of the center of Split in the marina, and it is gorgeous. There are boats everywhere, amazing sea breeze, and the ocean, or I guess the sea, is amazing. Yeah, a lot of cruise ships.
Yeah, there are. Look at that. One's leaving. There's another one over there.
So we're in the Dalmatia region of Croatia. So there's a lot of Italian influence here in the food and in the culture and in the architecture. We're kind of already seeing it.
Venice is literally only like 50 miles away, so kind of makes sense.
I love Split so much.
Great city, right?
Yeah, I think it's my favorite big city so far.
So we're in Public Square now. Absolutely nuts.
It's amazing to see this Venetian architecture. I know we've talked about it so much, but it's just gorgeous and so different from pretty much anything we've seen so far in Croatia.
Yeah, very different. It's so cool too that we could just park our van like right outside and then take an Uber 10 minutes in.
We are now at the Riva, which is their form of a promenade, and it is a vibe. It kind of smells like fish because we're right by the sea, and there's restaurants, people chilling, there's a church. The sun is like just almost hitting the horizon. It's so beautiful.
Kidding me?
Why does this feel like we just went to an entirely different place in like 2 feet?
Are we in Italy?
Where are we right now?
It feels like we're in Italy just without the crowds.
Our Uber driver said all you really need to do in Split is walk around. And we were like, what? But like, I get it now.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Some places when you're vlogging, you have to work to make them look cool. Split is the exact opposite. I literally just point the camera and it's dope. And just like that, our day 3 has come to an end, our full day 3 of van life. It's so nice being able to bring our home with us wherever we go and not having to unpack and pack. But as you can see, it's time to go to sleep. Good night, see you in the morning. A note on sleeping in this van, it was really comfortable. As long as you parked on a flat ground, which we learned the first few nights, having a queen size mattress wherever we went was pretty hard to beat.
So we're on the side of the road and we found this like little orange stand, and we've been wanting oranges for a while now, so we're gonna go check it out. We don't have any cash, do we?
Oh yeah, let's go. Random Croatian produce shop. Oh, they look so good. Wow. Look. Voila. Voila. Oh, these smell so good. Reek, I think that orange lady was the move. Oh, juicy. Oh. So sweet. Leaving Split, we drove straight south to Dubrovnik, where we filmed a separate video that's coming out soon, and then moved on to our next country. A final note, van life in Croatia is an absolute dream. We cannot recommend it highly enough. Croatia has the second most campsites in Europe, so you never have to worry about finding somewhere to sleep. There's beautiful surprises around every corner, and just honestly everything about this trip made it one of our favorites.
Alrighty, as we are crossing the border between Croatia and our next country, we wanted to end the video here. And quick reminder, if you're interested in having an experience like ours with Vancation Adria, to click the link below in the description.
Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.